Hey y'all, so I'm gonna play in some makeup. We're gonna do some about face beauty, and yeah, we're just gonna get into it. I was on live for like 3 to 4 hours today, you guys. If you were in my live, very good live, but there's something that needs to be discussed. So I'm gonna be taking excuse me, this is the Flower Beauty Skin Power Matte Primer. I'm just going to take that and apply a couple of pumps onto the skin. This is an airless pump, so pumps like these are good to just simply use upside down. And that was damn. Okay, that was the Flower Beauty Skin Smoothie Power Matte Primer. So far, this primer is supposed to blur and mattify the skin, and that's definitely what it's doing. It's blurring. It feels very lightweight. My skin just feels very silky, very soft. Again, from Flower Beauty, and this is a drugstore primer. I'm going to be using the About Face Beauty foundations today. This is from About Face Beauty by Halsey. So this is, I'm going to be using the shade D3 Neutral for my skin tone, and then RD2 Neutral to contour. It's got an applicator like so. We're just going to put it on. Ooh, okay, so far, color looks sensational, actually. Wow. Guys, this is another great color match. Like, it literally, I have a mirror right here, I have a mirror right here. Like, it's my perfect shade. D3 Neutral is my perfect shade. It looks like I just have, like, just skin. Y'all, I was just on live, right? And this girl, this was towards the end of my live. Actually, I don't know who they were, but they come on to the end of my live, right? And they start saying how pretty much they don't think it's pretty much that they don't see the point of inclusion. And so they were saying how they didn't think there was a point to inclusion. And towards the end, they said, I don't think it's fair for brands to make shades that aren't going to sell, pretty much insinuating that a brand shouldn't have to be inclusive and make makeup for darker skin tones because Black people don't buy makeup. Girl. Okay, for cream blush, I'm going to be using, this is also from About Face. This is their Cheek Freak in Big O. Y'all, this looks so freaking pretty. Ugh. I can't wait. And it is. You guys, these are super pigmented. Like, I was under the impression that these were like a balm consistency, meaning they were going to be, oh shit, just a little bit more sheer, but they're not. The blush is stunning. Okay, stunning. All right, next I'm going to take for contour. This is also from About Face Beauty. This is the foundation in the shade RD2 Neutral. I'm going to use this to contour. I love this applicator, you guys. But yeah, she was saying how pretty much brands shouldn't have to be inclusive because Black people don't buy their makeup. And I just don't understand where people get that mindset that brands aren't required to be inclusive or that Black people have to be an afterthought. And to justify it, pretty much her logic was insinuating that the only people who buy makeup are people of lighter complexion. So therefore, Black people should only get it if they ask for it. It shouldn't just be readily available to us. Black women are the #1 consumers of cosmetics. What part of that is not clicking for y'all? Okay, I go back to the KVD foundation launch. When KVD launched their Good Apple foundation in the compact, I hate that foundation, by the way. But when they launched that foundation, all of the dark shades were the first ones to sell out. Like, the dark shades could not be kept in stock. The dark shades flew off the shelf. Next, I'm taking the Lancome Teinte Idole Concealer. This is in shade 470. Just gonna pop that under the eyes in the normal places where I highlight. But yeah, y'all, she really said that. And I just was like, I really had to I didn't really snap on my live, but I was just talking about how obviously inclusion matters, but how in this industry, y'all, it is so freaking hard as a Black influencer, especially a Black influencer with a deeper skin tone. We're not even talking about paid partnerships. We're talking about simply getting PR. Do y'all know how hard I've had to work just to get on a brand's PR list? And we're talking about brands that I talk about and use every single day. How I still get ghosted for PR. How when I do get PR, I get sent 1 or 2 pieces. Like, I mean, it's Lancome, you guys, so you already know it's gonna eat. Like, Lancome eats every single time. But, you know, y'all, just when I hear people say stuff like that, like, brands shouldn't have to make darker foundations because Black people don't buy product. Like, essentially to say that, you would make my job as a Black influencer obsolete. You would make my job obsolete, because what would be the point of me doing this if brands didn't make anything for me? This job would literally only be accessible to white creators and creators of lighter skin tones. I don't understand the logic. Taking my favorite product ever to contour my nose. This is the Grounded Hue Stick from Live Tinted. Ugh, y'all know I love this product. It's like the perfect nose contour. Okay, you guys already know the drill. Press powder first. This is the One Size Beauty press powder in shade Dark 4 Golden. I'm just going to press that under my eyes first. Taking the Hourglass Translucent Medium powder. Going to set my under eyes. All right, y'all, so I did my face in part 1. This is full face, semi-full face of About Face Beauty. So next I'm going to do my brows. So I'm using the Anastasia Brow Freeze. I scrape off some excess product on one side, and then I take the other side and run that product through my brow. And then I just start to brush my brow hairs up. My brows are dry. Next I'm going to take the Anastasia. This is like her little spatula. I'm just going to take that and proceed to brush or lay my brows down flat. So you guys, I picked up 5 of their matte eye shades, eye creams. So I picked up Blue Monday, Vertigo Flowers, Replicant, Weightless, and Lost Unfound. So I don't really know what we're going to do. It's going to be something kind of aquatic. So I've been told, or at least I've seen some of my mutuals say that these work best with no eye base underneath them, because they already like self-adhere to the skin, and that if you put an eye base underneath them, like say if you put like an eye paint under them, that they will crack and crease. So I'm just going to go in no base. So the first shade I'm taking is going to be Lost Unfound. It's like a dark marine blue. Ooh, oh, she's dark. And we're going to pop her on the outer corner. I'm going to start out with like that much product, and we're just going to blend it out. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, Miss Housley really came and she decided to put her foot on y'all necks. Because I know you saw that little dot. That, y'all, this is such a rich, intense formula. Okay, next, I'm going to be using the shade Blue Monday. Oh, she's brighter than I thought. Okay, it's okay. We're gonna pop her here. That might have been too much. Wow, that's gorgeous how that blends into, wow. Now I'm going in with the shade Replicant. It's like a nice teal. And we're just gonna put that there. Well, if I could like be a color, like if they told me, Kenya, what other color would you be other than black, other than brown? I would be like, I want to be this color right here. This is the color that I want my skin to be. I'm gonna take some more of that Blue Monday, and I'm just going to build it back up in the center, just because I don't want that shade to be lost. But not least, we're taking Vertigo Flowers. We're popping that in our inner corner area. Yeah, so real quick, I will say about the Vertigo Flowers, I'm having to really like build this up a lot. I don't know if you can really see it on camera, but it is very patchy here along my eye. So it seems like these shades right here definitely have more pigmentation than this one. So I'm just having to build this one up a little bit more. So keep that in mind. Okay, do you guys see this? This is like the third layer. I know you guys see the patchiness in here. I cannot get this to lay. This is a color that would work well as a liner, but actually putting it on the lid and trying to build it up like those other shades, it's not formulated the same because it's leaving giant hole patches in my eye. So what I'm going to do to fix that, I'm going to take my P. Louise Limelight base. This is limited edition, but it's just a lime green base. I'm going to take that cream and just dap it there. And then we're going to go over this with a powder shadow. And to set that shadow, this is from Ace Beauty. I'm going to take this shade right here. This shade is called Algae. And I'm just going to pop that on that area where we had to put that green. I forgot how much I love Ace Beauty shadows. Mind you, Ace Beauty is a Black-owned business. And it's Black History Month. Okay, guys, everything that I did on my lids, I'm going to do under the eye, off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, and off camera, guys, I went ahead and put replicant in my waterline. I'm just letting you know, this is not good to put in your waterline if you have contact lenses. If you have contact lenses, it's gonna make your eyes water, which my eyes are watering right now, but just letting you know. So let's go ahead and finish the rest of my face. I am taking my Fluorosys powder. This is in the shade Ochre. Y'all, I love this powder. It is just so beautiful and like finely milled. Ugh, it's gorgeous. Taking my House Labs bronzer in shade 10 to contour. You guys already know. You already know. Makeup by Mario bronzer in the shade Deep. Ugh. Me and this bronzer go together real bad. Next, I'm taking Hibiscus Haze from House Labs, which, okay, on live tonight, I found out that these blushes are no longer on Sephora's website, and apparently they're being discontinued. But then someone said that they're being reformulated. I don't know. You guys let me know, because if these blushes are being discontinued, I will literally cry. Because House Labs, what is the reason? So for my highlight, I'm going to be using Melt Cosmetics Nova. I'm going to dust that on the skin. Highlight topper, I'm going to take the Blend Bunny Noctilucent palette, and I'm taking the shade Transient, this shade right here, and I'm just going to lightly apply that on top. And I'm keeping the lips super simple. Sephora Molasses Lip Liner. And I'm going to take Buxom Dolly Lip Cream. I'm going to take a little Peachy Nude by Anastasia and just pop that right in the center. And that's the finished look.